everyone! Today we're going to revisit our loose parts tray with a focus on making patterns. I've grabbed some additional materials to help us make patterns today. I picked up this game board tray from Goodwill. I've brought back a cutting board, one with a ridge on one side, not on the other. And I've also grabbed a muffin tin. This is a mini muffin tin, but you can grab a regular muffin tin as well. Of course, you could always just use a flat surface to make your patterns. Let's get started in exploring some of these pattern making ideas. In the preschool world, most patterns are going to be A-B patterns, two items that alternate repeating over and over again. That might look like a same item with a slightly different characteristic, such as red tile, blue tile, red tile, blue tile. It could be two different items, such as rock, tile, rock, tile. Notice that in the case of this pattern, I actually chose two different colors because the color doesn't matter to this particular pattern. It's more the item, rock, tile, versus in this pattern when it's red tile, blue tile, red tile, blue tile. When working with children and recognizing and creating their own patterns, the first step is to recognize a pattern. As the adult lays out the pattern, they're going to want to verbalize it out loud and touch each item. Red tile, blue tile, red tile, blue tile. You'll find that your mouth naturally wants to say the next part of the pattern. Rock, tile, rock, tile. A child will likely join in and say rock because their mouth feels the next part of the pattern coming. After identifying a pattern, the next step is for the child to continue the pattern. Rock, tile, rock, tile. You're going to want to encourage your child to continue going on. Another rock, another tile, another rock. The next step is to begin creating a pattern. You can scaffold your child in this step by providing them with materials that are a little more directed. For example, I've put out rocks that are all pretty the same in characteristics and just the pennies, rather than referring to the whole loose parts tray. From this, you're going to ask the open-ended question, can you create a pattern? Of course, there's other patterns out there than A-B patterns. If your child started doing rock, penny, penny, rock, penny, penny, this is still a pattern. This is an A-B-B pattern. However, most children will naturally gravitate towards starting at an A-B pattern. Now I'm going to create some patterns and then lay them out. You can pause the video and give your child a chance to identify the pattern on the screen. Can you identify this pattern? How about this pattern? This time, I made things a little bit trickier, but if you say the pattern out loud, you can probably still figure it out. What comes next? Here's another tricky one. What comes next? Using a tray such as this, or our muffin tin, can help guide children because it gives them the exact spot where they should be putting the piece to their pattern. What comes next? Let's say it out loud together. Rock, coin, rock, coin, rock. By looking at the pattern and feeling what my mouth says, I know that a coin comes next. What comes next? Let's say it out loud. Yellow, green, yellow, green. By looking with my eyes and feeling with my mouth, I know that yellow comes next. Let's check in one more time. Yellow, green, yellow, green, yellow. I know that green is coming next in this pattern. I hope this video was helpful in thinking about more ways that you can utilize a loose parts tray and also in developing an understanding of some basic patterns.